The obsession continues. The tales go on. We've got 3 more begonias for you this week. But first, let's take a peek at our prop corner and see what we got going on over in that area. We've got some new additions. We had an American Begonia Society meeting. The Pacific Northwest chapter recently made an amazing terrarium, put some amazing begonias in there. But we'll get to terrarium begonias in the weeks to come. So let's get to it. All right. So what do we got going on here? So this is a cutting of the Manos. Oh, no root yet. It's still nice and firm. We're going to assume it's going to get some roots. Ooh, check this out. So I mentioned that I had a American Begonia Society meeting, the Pacific Northwest chapter. This is U614. I picked this up at that meeting. Curious to see how it does. I have a Dreggy, I can't pronounce it. Hasn't rooted yet. These are some seeds that I started, and I haven't seen anything sprout yet. Nothing in these have sprouted yet. Leaf cutting, nothing. Leaf cutting, nothing. Ooh, but check this out. I got me another cutting from Luxurians. And then those are some stem cuttings of an immense. And then in here, ooh, look at that one Luxurians. It's growing. So not a lot of action going on over here. My leaf cuttings that are in here, I'm not going to waste your time and rip them off, but I don't see no plantlets yet. But check this out. I don't know this one. This is a U485. So this is the one that I grew from a leaf cutting, and these are 2 that I got from Tara at our meeting. And then we have Lubersii, a couple Lubersii cuttings that I got at the meeting as well. Oh, this thing, when it's big, oh, it's an amazing looking plant. So anyhow, let's get to our begonias of the week. All right. Begonia number 1 is YuGu, YuGu 301. Now, this bad boy, check out those velvet leaves. Check out the underside. This I picked up from Far Reaches Farm and Conservatory in Port Townsend, Washington. This, they claim, is hardy in their area, and my weather's nicer here, so it should be hardy for me as well. Now, I have not been able to find any information on this begonia other than it was gorgeous, so I wanted it. I needed to grow it. The only thing I was able to find was the begonia dealer that got me hooked on begonias, Ann Amato, in one of her blogs. She indicated that she grew it or cared for one over one winter, and if I recall, it didn't survive, as far as it wasn't called hardy. So this I had out in the soil. I got it late this summer. I'm telling you, when I planted it, it had this leaf, this one leaf. Since it moved into the greenhouse, it's got some other leaves. I'm hoping that over the winter, it will grow nice in here. It'll get bigger, fuller, and then I can propagate it and plant it out in the yard next year and hope for the best. That is begonia number 1. And here we have begonia number 2 today. Ulmifolia dark variant, a species out of Venezuela. Up until, well, I don't know how recent, wasn't able to find that information, but for a while it was just called U402. Check that thing out. This thing is huge. Look at that little tiny pot. It has been flowering nonstop. I found this on I saw this on Steve's Leaves out of Texas. And I said, you know what, I want that. And it came in stock. They notified me. And now I have it. This thing has like doubled in size since I've had it. Just check out those leaves. Isn't that just amazing? Just can't stop staring at it. And it's full of flowers. Begonia number 2. Ulmifolia, dark variant. All right, are you ready for the third one? The third one is Begonia Gryphon. This is a cane type. And from what I can tell and been able to research, this is a hybrid that was developed in 2009. Now, this one that I'm holding, I bought at a plant sale, the Pierce County Master Gardener plant sale, last weekend in April, every year, Puyallup, Washington. Check out those leaves. But this one itself was doing great. It was much taller. Here, let's get back. It was much taller. And then all of a sudden, one day, it just dropped all its leaves. I'm not sure what that was all about. I panicked. I repotted it. And look, it's doing much better. But in the meantime, I thought maybe it was a goner. And I just had to have it. These leaves will get huge. But check this out. I picked this one up. Look at the size of that leaf. This will look amazing growing on the patio. Let it get large. Now, this will probably only get about 2 feet to 30 inches tall. But I'm hoping it'll bush out. We'll get some more cuttings, start some more, keep them growing. But that is Begonia Gryphon, our third one of the day. So, that is our 3 begonias. I hope you enjoyed seeing 3 more of my begonias. Join me next week when we'll get to see 3 more. And the following week. Special surprise next week. You'll have to tune in. All right. Happy gardening.